Well, hi there, and today I'm reading from Job chapter 14, verse 7 to 9, verse 7 to 9. For there is hope for a tree, if it is cut down, that it will sprout again, and that its tender shoots will not cease. Though its root may grow old in the earth, and its stump may die in the ground, yet at the scent of water it will bud and bring forth branches like a plant. Well, in this verse, Job felt that human beings had less hope than a tree. He was comparing human beings unfavorably with a tree. But actually, this image of the tree is a lesson in God's ability to bring life and redemption into the most desperate of human circumstances. The marvel is that at the merest scent of water, that's what the verse says, a tree revives and buds again. It is at the merest touch of grace that a soul awakens from its deep sleep to realize there's hope. God's touch may come through a word, an action, a mere whisper, but when it does, the dark clouds roll away and the sun comes out. Well, here's a story, an old story. It's from the year 1815. An 18-year-old lady named Lucretia d'Estaing was standing by a deep lake in Scotland, preparing to cast herself into the dark waters. A few weeks earlier, she had lost her beloved husband, John d'Estaing, who had died in a duel with Daniel O'Connell, that famous man in Ireland. And she was suddenly, while she was there thinking of with these dark thoughts in her mind and thinking of suicide, suddenly she became aware of a young man whistling and ploughing a straight furrow on the other side of the lake. It touched a deep chord in her life. Just watching that boy. And it made her suddenly filled with a determination to live with purpose, as simple and straight as that ploughboy was making a furrow in the field. 2 weeks later, she gave her life to Christ. She heard the gospel and gave her life to Christ, and later married into a famous family called the Grattan Guinnesses, and they became one branch of that family were the brewers, and the other branch were Bible teachers. And there's a famous Bible teacher named Guinness. And of course, today there's a famous Bible teacher called Os Guinness. He's also from that family. Subsequent generations, many served the Lord, teaching and preaching the word of God and bringing revival to Ireland. One of the preachers actually was a revivalist later in the 19th century. God reached out and touched her with the mere scent of purpose and grace that she saw in that ploughboy. It turned her soul round onto the path of life. There are many lessons from this event. Firstly, that God is able to reach down and stir hope in the darkest hour of any life. Secondly, we are to be as cheerful and true as the ploughboy and focus on guarding a heart of faithfully keeping our hand on the plough. The most insignificant moments of our lives may be the scent of water that reaches some trembling onlooker whom we may never meet again. Live for the Lord and don't turn back. Keep your hand to the plough. God bless you.